What's happening? Can you even believe it? I've been working this thing for like 3 weeks. Probably like 50 hours. And guess what? We're gonna finish this motherfucker right now and put it to sleep. So here we are, the family of parrots. Every one of these feathers I did was like 4 different layers. I painted them like an olive green, then mixed up a green with olive green. And a little bit of yellow. And then did all the feather lines. Then went back in with the olive green again to do down around the center of each feather. And then some black around each one. Then I came over them again with a green cadmium. Wait a minute. Nope, it's Chromium Oxide Green. This was the 4th green I used on each feather pretty much. And each one of those greens is made into tiny little hairs and feathers on the face. Tons of them. So I got all the little highlights done, everything today. I think I'm ready to call it quits. Got a ton of time just in the bird nest that they're on. It's kind of hard to see right there, but there's lots of twigs and stuff you'll see in photos. And this painting is 4 feet tall by 3 feet. Which is hard. Painting something huge it drives me insane. I like 16 by 20 all the time. But every once in a while I felt like painting something different, so we're doing this one. So right now I'm just going in and doing a little bit of darkening in the blacks to make them a little extra dark before I sign it and call it quits. Gonna push this green back just a little bit farther in there. No, we don't want to lose it. We just want to push it back a little bit, like so. Want to give him some, keep his feathers nice. At least this is mother parrot. That's one way to tell the mothers from the fathers too. Red beak. Because I had to do some research, you know. Don't want to get all corrected and be wrong. So we got a red beak. These are green conures. Also, still parrots. Just trying to darken it a little bit so that green is not too bright in there. Like so. Can you see that, mate? My God. Oh my God. Okay, more black. Always more black. Really want to keep this dark over here too. It's just going to make that beak pop out even more. The beak has 2 different reds in it, a little bit of permanent orange, a little bit of horn white. This little thing has gray, red and gray, which is the same around the eyes. It's like a red and a gray, 2 different grays. Portland deep gray and Portland light gray. I'm just going to use those a lot. I like the grays, you know. Just a little black in here too. Push that little chickie in there a little bit. In there, chick. The original photo that I was looking at was raining and totally a different background, but I wanted to make it my own, obviously, so just did my thing. Not too much for realism type painting, so just my way. I know all the greens aren't right, but they are cool. Like pretty badass if you ask me. I think anybody asked me though. Damn it. Damn it. So I will be doing a live paint night soon. I'm gonna set that up. So we do it right on YouTube. You'll be able to watch it on your TV and participate. I'll give you a list what to get, or you can pick it up at the shop. I have a little package for everybody. A canvas, like 4 colors, 4 brushes, a couple cups, paper plate, just a few things you'll need. Paper towels, maybe plastic on your table so you don't trash it. And if anybody's been to my paint nights, those are always pretty fun. But I thought this way, if I do it on YouTube, I can have my friends from all over the place join in on it instead of all of us, going down to the bar and do it, which we're still going to do soon. But we're going to do it on here, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Just worried about the battery situation, so I'll probably have to have a couple lined up just to be safe. Because I'd hate for my battery to die while I'm painting because usually they're like 4 hours, so I'd want to do it for like 4 hours, So we are almost done with the mother parrot and her 2 chicks. After a few weeks, I had to stop and paint a dog for somebody in between too. And if you saw the Nosferatu drawing video I did, that was also while I was working on this. I had to take a break on this thing once in a while, so. Because it's a lot when you're staring at a canvas in front of you this big. It's huge. And it's in this little room too, so I can't wait to get it somewhere where I can be 30 feet away and see what it looks like. Well, maybe not 30, 20 feet maybe. Let's take a little of that thickness out of there. So again, all I'm doing is darkening up some of the darks, give it a little bit more depth, push some things back, keep the birds happy, Just going to pull it right into some of these feathers too. It's a little too bright in there, so we're going to darken that up a little bit. I think I'm about to sign this thing and call it done. Know what I mean? For that, I can't reach down that far. I have to now you can see some of the madness that's involved in the nest. I also did a bunch of branches and some purple flowers pushed away in the background. Yep, I am calling this done after about 50 hours of painting parrots. Also, when I do the paint night, I'll try to be nice. So you can have your kids doing it too. We'll paint something fun. Some Bob Ross type stuff. Maybe some mountains. Some happy little trees, because I know everybody wants to paint happy little trees, so we'll definitely get down on that. Just putting the old cross on here. Gotta thin out the paint a little bit to make some nice lines, or it's just not gonna happen. We're so close. Just anxious to sign it and be done. Wow. Flying high now. Good old Florida. running up those steps Rocky ran up in Philadelphia. This is like the same thing, man. I ain't even playing. And this could be the last painting of 24. But I'm not sure because I'm doing another dog right now too, so that will probably be the last painting. Sweet. I am all done painting these motherfucking parrots after a few weeks. 4 feet by 3 feet. Let's see if we can zoom in on it a little bit. Let's give you a little. Oh, na 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 na. Tiny little feathers in there. Tony. Lots of tiny hairs in the face, like I don't know how many, but damn a lot. Anyway, thanks for coming by the Night Painter. Have a good night.